Hello YouTube and welcome to episode 30 of the Rise of Icelandic Football here with HK. It's me, Damien, as always. And we're here with the HK lads and seeing what we can do. We are on the home screen here. If you haven't watched the last episode 29, do recommend some very interesting games of football. The group draw came out, and if you're here and you know about the group, well, you know it's another tough one. Same as last year, we copped an absolute nightmare group. If we go to our group, we go to the ECC, you can see we're playing Chelsea today, but if we go all the way down here, we go to Group D, aren't we? Yeah, Group D. You can see we've got Napoli, Chelsea, and Hoffenheim now. Napoli and Hoffenheim just played just before, and Napoli winning 1-0 in Germany as well. I feel like it's going to be between us and Hoffenheim to see who finishes third. I think Napoli and Chelsea will be just too good, I reckon, for us, but we'll see how we go. Today, though, we have got Chelsea at home at the HK Stadium. Strange things happen in HK, so you never quite know what's going to happen. In terms of the team, there is one thing I need to shout out, and that's Jon. Jon, who has now decided to stay, has now played over 100 games in the league. Just nice to see a player that's gen at the club that's played 100 games. I don't know how many Isberg's played, but it would be close. 108, he's played more. Hackening Isberg, and as you can see, he's starting today too. I just feel like it's one of those games where Isberg is in form and can do Isberg things and win the game off his own boot. The one thing you will see is there's no Flamen. Flamen actually got injured on international duty. Back between 6 and 12 days. I don't want to risk him either, because if he gets re-injured, he'll be out for the rest of the group stage, I would imagine, if he does anything serious. So, Livakovic is going to come in, all 6'6" of him, and he can definitely do a job off the bench. Definitely a good P&B striker to have. So no real loss there. When I say no real loss, Flamen's Flamen. Goodison's still struggling with that broken cheekbone. He's apparently back to like full fitness and doesn't need to wear the protection gear in 2 days. I haven't played him in two league games, and he's still at a 79%. We're going to have to start him. It's Chelsea in the Champions League. You just got to do what you got to do. The rest of the team is Stephen, Brian, Lucas Lotvat went with the elder statesman at left back. Prospect, Stefan Nishkem, because Yag is suspended, remember, got suspended with 2 yellow cards in the last episode. Wagner, Maruta, who is growing in goals, looking sensational, growing, positioning up to 10 finally as well. If that gets up to 11s, we've got a keeper on our hands. Bonini, obviously, up top. In terms of what subs I might make during the game, I'm already pre-planning that Bojan's going to have to come on for Goodison at some point, and then the rest we'll see how it goes and unfolds. I'm just looking for a solid display against Chelsea today. It is Chelsea, of course. They should be beating us. They should be pumping us. However, we have had City come here twice in the last 2 years, and both times we've given City the scare of their lives. Can we hopefully do it to Chelsea today? Can I just say, I see Terry Ibrahim, Mamana, Courtois still here in the view, and the fridge, as he was used to be called, but I can never pronounce it. Vuj. Anyhow, we're going to click through and see Courtois is obviously the best, one of the better keepers you can buy on the game. Legendary goalkeeper. Christensen playing at right back, which I think does help us. He's got good pace in that, but apart from that, I actually think Isberg can have the beating of Christensen here today. Manama is a sensational centre back. Used to be an absolute wonder kid to pick up. And used to pick him up all the time, used to be cheap. The Fridge, as I like to affectionately call him, is 31 years old and hasn't lost his pace yet, so he's still a quality centre-back. Yeah, elite centre-back is correct. Castillo is a 23-year-old Dutch person who obviously starts at the game at Ajax. He's a very young kid. Moved to Chelsea for only 325k and looks quite good, the attacking fullback as well. More natural playing a little bit further forward, but that's okay. Ricardo is a 20-year-old Portuguese wonder kid, and you can see why. Pellegrini, who is at Napoli or Lazio? Roma. Why did I think Napoli or... I reckon I had him at Napoli or Lazio in a save. I honestly do. That's why that's thought of. Kante's still here at 32. Not lost any of his pace or anything yet, the world-class midfielder. Bailey is coming back from injury, it said, but looks like he's fully fit. I was told that he still might be out for a few days, but looks like he's fully fit. We have a 22-year-old Portuguese absolute elite striker. Wow, look at him. Please tell me he's scoring goals in the Prem. 131 million. Whoa. Went from Braga to Napoli for 9.5 mil. I reckon I might have missed out on one there, because most players from Braga would talk to me too. And Terry Ibrahim, obviously, English striker, very good player. Obviously, was at Chelsea to begin with as well. Then a lot of his loan spells, playing quite well actually in the first division on one of his loan spells, and now has been at Chelsea for the past few years. Good to see Chelsea actually keeping hold of Terry Abraham. He turns into a very good player on Football Manager, that is for sure. So we're up against it, as you can tell. The quality is definitely there from Chelsea, but I'm just going to tell the lads I have faith in them to go out there and do the job, and that there's no pressure, and go do what you want to do. Get into the tunnel. How much is it a booster? Yeah, Zuma's not even playing. Chelsea are good side, but I always back my team to do well. Just to picture the Champions League anthem down at the HK Stadium. We have been here before against bigger sides. Can we do the job? I remember the days where we beat Celtic as a small little club from Iceland. This is a different level though, playing, even though we're quite good playing against Chelsea. This is what I want to see. Just possession football from us, and then maybe we have a chance. I don't know what sort of system Chelsea do play usually. I don't know if they play on the break or not, so I don't know if we get too excited, but it's good to see us starting quite well with possession of the ball. The rest of the Champions League games will be on Twitch, so please check that out. There'll be a link in the description below. This stream may already be done by the time you guys see this episode, but it's always important to give it a follow and see what's going on in terms of my Twitch. But we get our first highlight, and Isberg intercepts, but he's being penned in here in the corner. Oh my God, Isberg with defensive mistake. Maruta with a great save. Isberg, what are you doing? He doesn't make too many mistakes, but anyhow, it was a cutback, and then on the 6-yard box, really should have scored there. Amarini, and what a save it was from Maruta. Sensational stuff from the Portuguese wonder kid. Goodison though, free kick, late doors, chips that one, Bonini, it's headed away, but it might fall back to Goodison. He's looking very tired, but I'm going to keep him out there for as long as possible. Looks for Brian, inside, has a bit of space, lays it back to Postback, can he pick out a pass? Finds Lucas Lockvat, can he come inside and does? He finds Steven now, Wagner, gets tackled, unfortunately, it looked like it was opening up for us, but now it might be Chelsea on the break with Terry Abraham. Terry will be a bad time to concede. It's a good ball inside. Amarini, can he find a pass? Lauren Bailey, it's a goal, surely it is. And Leon Bailey scores, and we are 1-0 down right on half time. Very bad time to concede. You just fought for a second. It was opening up. We were probing the spaces. We were in between the lines. It was looking good, and then Wagner dealt on it for a little bit too long, and Chelsea spring the counter. It's a bitter pill to swallow right on half time as well. Maruta doesn't even do any animation, which Football Manager need to fix, but you expect Bailey to score, and he does. I'm expecting that to be half-time right now. Goodison looks like he is struggling. Is there a question to go 2 up top? That is the question. Do we go 2 up top? It's tempted. I'm tempted to go 2 up top right now. I think we will leave Goodison on for another 5-10 minutes, see if we can nag a goal after half-time. And if it doesn't happen, I feel like we're going 4-2-4. And we're bringing on the target man on attack, and bringing Livkovic, and we're going to go a bit more aerial and just play to his 6'6" strengths. Not straight after halftime. Abraham's in, and I tell you what, that was a chance there for Terry Abraham. But 1-0 still after 45 minutes. And I'm just looking for us. We're keeping the ball. The system is working quite well. We're creating a little bit, just not too much. Goodison's struggling. We're going to have to get him off. I don't want to do it. We're doing it. There we go. All right. Goodison's done. His day's been run. Very good player is Goodison. We're going to move Bonini out to that side there, and then we're going to bring Livkovic down as a target man attack. I just realised that he didn't actually come on when I dragged him across. Isberg's not having the best of the game, but we'll give him plenty of time. Target man support, target man attack. I reckon in that case then we're going to go a bit more standard and a bit more flexible. We're not going to sit as deep, and we're going to play sometimes. We're not going to play out of defence too much. We're actually going to look to hit early crumples, pump ball, and go a little bit more direct and pass into space. Exploit each flank though as well. Just trying to get the ball aerially and use the aerial presence of Livkovic and see if that produces any results. Straight away though, there is a highlight, so maybe, hopefully, Stefan's on a booking. That does scare me. We just saw, what's his name, get suspended. Yug in the last episode. The ball into Kanan, it's a poor ball from Kanan now. Man, and the ball inside, there we go, Kante, they're finally out. I was just waiting to see if they got out for a second there. Bailey on a run, great tackle by Steven. Can we now go? It's actually Brian. Steven then gets on it and plays Kanan into Livkovic. Can he play Bonini? Oh, it was inside, but unfortunately it falls to Manoa. And now Leon Bailey with another chance. We're creating good space in behind, but we can't utilise it at the moment. Pellegrini though finds Ricardo, the wonder kid, still running at his man is Ricardo. Still Ricardo beats another one. It's a good cross. Terry Abraham on the header over the bar. Still 1-0 down. A draw would be massive here against Chelsea, that is for sure. In terms of making changes, I reckon Kanan hasn't had the best of days, but I don't naturally have a left winger. Thinking that we're going to go with... Ooh, it's tough. Don't want to bring Isberg off. We know Isberg has the quality. Repas, Brian. We're going to do this. Bonini's going to come off there, and we're going to put it on. Bonini's going to come on there for Kane. We're going to go advanced playmaker on attack. Well, Lucas Lotvat's actually going to go forward one line, but we're actually going to bring on Burik Sen for him as well. Wants to go there. There we go. And we're going to put him on a wing back on attack. And we're going to go a little bit more asymmetric. In terms of that, we're not going to exploit the left. We're going to look to exploit the right a little bit more. And now we're going to look for the overlap as well, just to encourage Burik Sen to go for it a little bit more. We're now going to have to go attacking as the game's starting to get away from us. Only 64 minutes gone, but I don't want to go 3 or 4 down. Same time, because goal difference could be quite important. Just having a think. We're going to go a bit more fluid as well. I'm not going to work the ball inside the box, I don't feel. I feel like pumping it is not too bad way. Bonini's been starved of anything really, but we're hoping it creates something. And there we go. There's the change made. It's a highlight straight away. We're just hoping it's ours. Maruta goes long looking for Likokovic and doesn't get up. Brian though gets up and finds Bojan now into Likokovic. Can he find a pass? Come on, the 6'6" target man. He finds Burik Sen. Steven takes a good touch. Looks for Bonini. It's a poor ball again. Man, mama. He goes back to quarter. Can we force him long? And they're going to play out. It looks like they're going to play out quite well. Christensen. There we are. He finds his ball to Leon Bailey. Bailey's ball over the top. Finds Aramini. It's a good tackle by Burik Sen. He just comes on here, Burik. Keep it in, son. He does. Can he find a ball? He just pumps it long, which is okay. And headed down by Brian into Bojan. Bojan's ball finds Bonini. Bonini now. Can he find Isberg on the overlap? Isberg instead. Bonini shoots instead of finding Isberg. It's poor from the Frenchman. At some point, we're going to have to go for it. Leon Bailey there. It's a cross. It's headed away, though, by Stefan Nishkin. But it looks like Leon Bailey's going to put in another ball of quality. Takes his touch. Takes another touch. A good ball in. Marini's there. And I think that one's flicked the top of the crossbar and gone out. We're rating our luck a little bit, but we're creating as well. And then there's another highlight. Maruta goes very long looking for Likokovic. Doesn't win it, but finds Brian. Brian inside the Steven. Steven, can he find Isberg? He doesn't. Finds Bojan. Gets tackled. His clearance is poor. Likokovic, can he find a pass? Finds Burik Sen. Sen, cross, back post. Bonini! 1-1. HK 1, Chelsea 1. Mr. Titouan Bonini's gone bang, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Absolutely sensational stuff. It is great for us. It was great in the second by Brian. Likokovic holds it up well, the target man. Finds Burik Sen. One touch. Great cross. Worry brought him on. Bonini doesn't score many headers, but that one's an absolute peach across Courtois. Pause the game. Surely we can't go attacking now. We have to put a bit more conservative. Going to keep it win back on attack and full back on attack. Going to keep everything the same. I'm just going to go to now counter. We're going to go to the flexible system as well. And we're going to sit quite deep, exploit the right, pump balls, look for the overlap, and still be more direct. I'm very happy with that. I'm going to take it off being expressive, though, and I don't mind the tempo being much higher now. If we're going to play on the break, we have to go with pace. I don't mind that at all. I'm just now thinking if we go on the counter, we probably can absorb a little bit more and still create a chance. It'd be nice to win, obviously, is what I'm trying to say. But at the same time, I'm quite happy with a 1-1 draw. Confirm the changes. Can we do it? It's a highlight from kickoff. Of course, I make change. Okay, never mind. It's all good. Got worried there. 10 minutes left. Can we hold on for what would be a sensational draw? Can we create a winner out of somewhere? Oh, it's up our end. Burik Sen throws in. Likovic back to Burik Sen. His ball inside is poor. Christensen thumps that one long. Finds Amarini. Amarini's ball inside. It does have fine. Krenya, his ball free. It's cut out by Martin. Muruto goes long, very long. Likokovic, where are you? Get up, son. Doesn't even challenge. But can it fall to Brian? Brian finds Isberg. Bonini making a nice run down the line if he wants him. In the end, the ball came too late. Bonini stopped his run as he ran into an offside position. Mamalo's back to Courtois. And it's going to be a highlight here. Is it going to be Chelsea's or ours? The long ball forward finds no one in particular. As Burik Sen intercepts. Bonini now. Isberg's there. Can he find Isberg? Isberg. Still Isberg. Down he goes. Is the penalty surely given? HK going to have a penalty in the 87th minute to go ahead against Chelsea. Brian with a chance to beat Courtois and send us into absolute delirium. Courtois goes to the right, but Brian scores. HK 2, Chelsea 1. Are we in a dreamland? They have come back and we're now ahead. Contain, yes. Team instructions. Be very structured. Normal tempo. Take a breather. Waste time. Sit deeper. Don't pump the ball. Keep it. Please, just keep it. Be disciplined. Stick to positions. Get stuck in. Yeah, I don't care if you get sent off right now. That is absolutely fine. Okay. Bojan's now going back as a deep line playmaker on defend. That is for sure. He's going to go on that side of it. Brian is now going to go, not Brian, Steven's now going to go on the other side and go on a deep, on a ball-winning midfielder on defend because he's got good tackling. We're going to put Brian on deep linking playmaker on defend as well. Isberg's going to go back one line. We're going to leave those two as they are, and we're just going to park the bus. As simple as that. Confirm the changes. Brian has scored a penalty. Isberg dropped the shoulder, and he got brought down, and down he went. He went down like a sack of potatoes. I don't care. Brian scores. It is 2-1. Isberg's done it again. The magical man has won a penalty. There's 4 minutes, and there's now a highlight for Chelsea. Inside, Pellegrini. It's a good ball to Leon Bailey. Really swinging the ball. Finds Grusher, hits it. Oh my God, it's a goal. HK have been at the death. HK have been robbed of what could have been a magical 3 points. Back to flexing, back on counter. Gonna move Steven back up. Gotta do that. Bojan's actually going to go back into here as well. We've got to go back to the system that was, and maybe we can pinch a winner. I don't know. This could be suicide right now. Team instructions, obviously, we're going to go to a much higher tempo, more direct again, pump the ball, exploit the right, look for the overlap, and just get it in there. I'm still going to sit quite deep as well. We definitely did the right thing. Had to park the bus. Just a good work goal, and Francisco Galaldez wasn't picked up, and he was allowed the space to shoot, and definitely was. Look at our numbers. We've got all the numbers in the right spot. Just no one picking up the middle there. All three midfielders got caught shifting to one side. May have taken a deflection too, to be honest. That left Muruta a little bit helpless. Maybe the keeper could have done a little bit better as well, but oh well. As a highlight from kickoff. Football Manager, if you give him a goal, I'll scream. The long ball forward, Leon Bailey wins it. It's going to be another Chelsea chance, isn't it? Amarini now. He's ball inside. Pellegrini. Still Pellegrini. It's a cutout by Wagner. Wagner goes very long to Bonini. Bonini doesn't get up, but it falls to Bojan. Bojan's ball look long to Isberg. Isberg, can he get there? It's a tackle by and a half by the fridge. The fridge inside to Ricardo now. Don't do it. Don't do it. Pellegrini. It's a long ball over the top. Geraldes is there again. Is he going to lay the ball across the box? Back post. Amarini. He's in the post. In the box. That's in. What, are you serious? It's an own goal, apparently, according to the keeper. Bodies went flying everywhere. Oh, we've conceded twice in a minute. Geraldes, his ball down the line, cut back. It was hit against the post. Maruta save. It's tackled. Buriksen hits him, hits Maruta, and it goes in. Oh my, we're going to lose now. Are we serious? 95 minutes. Surely it's game over, isn't it? It is full time. Chelsea 3, HK 2. HK were leading in the 6th, in the 90th minute, and then conceded in the 91st and the 92nd. It's not fair. Oh my days. How have Chelsea scored twice? HK 2, Chelsea 3. That is an absolute shambles. I'm going to tell him I'm far from pleased what I just saw. Tito Bonini looks stressed. Look, if we can produce that against Chelsea, it's okay. Oh my. What just happened? Look, no question, Chelsea probably deserve... Oh, look, I don't think they deserve to win. The draw was fair. And we kept the ball well and created chances. They looked okay. It's just been FM'd. The cheese. The FM cheese is real here, ladies and gentlemen. What an important point A it would have been. What an important victory it could have been. Instead, we're going to be bottom of the group with Hoffenheim, who lost. Look, I think it's clear that they're a considerable team, and they're very impressive. We learned a lot. I saw enough to give us confidence about our chances. We'll be fine as long as we bounce back with a win. Definitely, it's obviously good not to get a Heining. Pretty much had the 10.5 on us. Brian missed the shot. I didn't see Brian miss nothing. It was just one of 100 moments, you know, where Maruta hits Maruta in the back and goes in. Just, oh man, Wagner's poor ball forward as well. Oh, no, the fridge is good tackle. It found Isberg, didn't it? It did. And the fridge with a great challenge, and then the ball down the line. Oh, it was a good cross too, and Amarini. Oh, it sucks, ladies and gentlemen. It sucks. But what can you do? It was HK2, Chelsea 3. if that's anything to go by, this group stage is going to be absolutely mental, just like the last one. It's never easy in the life of HK. The boys make me stress and probably age about 20 years every episode when it gets like that in the Champions League. We had a tough one against Dynamo, and then we had an even tougher one there against Chelsea. Enjoy the rest of your day or night, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know when the next episode on YouTube is going to be, but I'm now going to stream the rest of the group stage games on Twitch. Enjoy the rest of your day. If you want to follow me on Twitch, it'll be in the link in the description below, as we nearly hit over our coffee just to the left-hand side of us. That's the end of episode 30, and what a cracker it is. If you haven't watched any of the previous episodes, they're all in a playlist. Go check them out. I don't know what else to say, but enjoy the rest of your day or night. And if you're in as much disbelief as I am, give the video a like, because I don't know what just happened there, but we've been FM, Dubai, Chelsea, and we have lost 3-2 at home. And what was a very interesting game. Enjoy the rest of your day or night, ladies and gentlemen. This is Damon signing off, and goodbye.